Alright, in this SAT question I'm going to explain what a comparison error is. So on the SAT it really pays to if you see a comparison or if you can get tipped off to a comparison, really good to check out because if they took the trouble to write a comparison in a question, most likely it's an error. So the words that can kind of tip us off to comparison are words like than. Than is kind of the big one. We'll see like greater than, smaller than. In this sentence we have lower than and we have longer than. So that's kind of giving us a clue that it's a comparison. So let's read this sentence. The airy songs of humpback whales, often lower in pitch and longer than birds, are intriguing to scientists partly because whales have no functional vocal cords. Alright, well, let's think about the comparison being presented to us here. What is lower in pitch than birds? What is longer than birds? It seems like it's the songs of the whales. The songs are lower in pitch than birds and longer than birds. Well, that's a problem, right? We can't say that a song is lower in pitch than a bird. A bird doesn't really have a pitch. We can't say a song is longer than a bird. Just doesn't really make a lot of sense. To compare things correctly, they have to be the same kind of thing. You could compare, you could say like a whale is bigger than a bird because then you're comparing animal to animal. But you can't say the song of a whale is longer than a bird because then you're comparing a song to a bird. So we could fix this in a number of different ways. We can say that just for reference, if we said the songs of the humpback whales are longer than birds. I'm not gonna. It's not, sorry. It's not birds's. It's birds' songs. That would imply that it's the birds' songs that we're comparing the whale songs to. But we don't have an apostrophe there, and we don't have a choice with that option. So that's not going to work. So if we take a look at choice D, the answer is D here. Let's read D. The airy songs of humpback whales often lower in pitch and lasting longer than those of birds. All right. Well, those of birds. It's kind of the same thing as saying the songs of the birds. So now we're comparing songs of the whales to the songs of the birds. And that's a correct comparison. So the answer is choice D.